Roof Max of Hickory, affordable roof rejuvenation. Visit roofmaxx.com.
Good evening and welcome into the Friday, October 3rd edition of the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Topping our news, Governor Josh Stein today signed House Bill 307 into law. The bill, also known as Iryna's Law, was recently passed by both the North Carolina House and Senate. It includes numerous criminal justice reforms that a news release from Senate Republicans press said tackle the crime policies that played a role in the murder of Iryna Zarutska. That was on a Charlotte train on August 22nd. The bill eliminates cashless bail and removes some of the magistrate or judge's discretion. The news release says the bill ensures that it will be more difficult for violent and repeat offenders to get out of jail in the future. Much more on this at our website, WHKY.com. With details on a fatal crash, here's Arianna Mack.
That's correct, Rob. A Pennsylvania man was killed in an accident in Watauga County. The deceased is 49-year-old David Paul Medley of West Grove, Pennsylvania. On Thursday at approximately 11:20 a.m., the NC State Highway Patrol responded to US 421 near the Tennessee state line. A 1989 Chevrolet truck was traveling north on US 421 when the driver lost control, crossed the center line, drove off the left side of the road, and struck a tree. The driver, David Paul Medley, was ejected from the vehicle and passed away as a result of his injuries at the scene. He was not wearing a seatbelt. The initial investigation indicates impairment was a contributing factor in the collision. I'm Arianna Mack reporting for WHKY News.
Thanks, Arianna, and condolences to the family of Mr. Medley. A vehicle drove off a road and landed on railroad tracks in Iredell County Thursday afternoon. According to the Iredell Free News, personnel with the Mooresville Fire and Rescue Department who were working at a community service event on Mazeppa Road and Oliphant Road responded to the scene when they heard a loud noise. According to the published report, shortly after noon Thursday, a passerby notified the firefighters about a vehicle that had driven off the overhead Bridge Road bridge and onto the railroad tracks more than 20 feet below. Some firefighters ran to the scene and others responded in the ladder truck. Crews helped the driver out of the pickup truck and up the embankment. The driver was not injured and was evaluated at the scene by EMS. The railroad company was notified about the incident and a train was stopped a short distance away. More details at WHKY.com. Employees quickly attacked a roof fire at an Alexander County furniture plant this morning, saving the structure from damage. According to our news partner WACB, at approximately 6 a.m. today, Alexander County 911 got a call indicating there were flames on the roof of Hancock and Moore Furniture in Bethlehem. A short time later, a company representative said that the fire was under control. An air compressor overheated and started the fire. It was very quickly extinguished by employees. No damage was reported to the structure. Early voting for the City of Hickory Ward 5 City Council election ends tomorrow. You can vote from 8 a.m. until 3 p.m. Saturday. The primary is next Tuesday. We will have coverage on our 10 p.m. news that day, along with updates on radio and at WHKY.com. Heather Miner from the town of Longview stopped by the WHKY studios today to update us on the garbage situation at one of the town's apartment complexes. Joining us here on WHKY News on this Friday is Heather Miner from the town of Longview, the town clerk, public information officer, and events coordinator. We appreciate you coming on with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It's been an interesting week in Longview.
It has indeed.
The garbage situation at Hilltop Apartments, it's
Yes.
been in the news here and elsewhere. And tell us all about that. It seems that this situation has been resolved, correct?
Yes, the garbage has been resolved. So basically, in short, what happened is we, as in the town of Longview, received our first complaint about the garbage on September 22nd. I serve as the liaison between Western Piedmont Council of Governments Code Enforcement and folks that call in with their complaints. So I actually received the complaint from a resident's mother talking about the trash being overflowing. I submitted that to the code enforcement folks, and the next day they acted immediately, and they sent out a nuisance violation to the property management company, as well as tried to contact property managers that were on site. They were unable to get in contact with anybody, and over the weekend reports were made to a different news station, and so then on Monday morning it became the buzz all over Facebook. And our board acted immediately. They were able to call an emergency meeting for Tuesday, which allowed for us to waive the 15-day waiting period, as this wasn't something that could wait. And then it also granted our town manager the authority for us to hire a third-party debris cleanup service to get that trash up from around the dumpsters. So as of yesterday, all of the garbage and debris that was around the dumpsters has been cleaned up. The issue that we kind of ran into were the large dumpsters that were in the yard there. They have to be completely level for them to be hauled off, because they're not dumped on site. They're hauled off and they bring a new one in. Right. So the debris company actually leveled those off for Republic Services and hauled all that off, and as of today it looks great.
With me, Heather Miner, who is the Town Clerk, Public Information Officer, and Events Coordinator with the Town of Longview. She joins me here on WHKY News. And thanks to Heather Miner for stopping by the station today. In today's crime report, Arianna Mack has details on a sentencing in a Caldwell County shooting case, and David Cedrone reports on multiple arrests. In local sports, Jason Savage has details on a Hickory High graduate tying an App State women's soccer record last night. In community focus, Arianna Mack and David Cedrone will have news on awards being presented to local officials. We are on over-the-air TV every weekday at 5:30 and 10 p.m. on channel 14.2, and now live at 5:30 on the WHKY YouTube channel and 10 o'clock on the WHKY Facebook page. We're also in multiple cable systems, including Compass in Morganton. I'm Rob Eastwood, and this is the WHKY News.